Hey there, and welcome to today's video series on trainrugged.com. I'm going to take you through 3 different diaphragm exercises. The diaphragm is important because it is a deep core muscle, and it has to be strengthened and worked just like any other muscle in your body. So I'll take you through 3 progressions of these exercises. The first one is going to be passive, the second one will be passive-active, and the third one is going to be active. All right, so the first exercise is passive because my whole body is going to be down on the ground. I'm going to be in a prone position with my face down. It's going to let my lower body and my upper body fully relax. The floor is going to act as feedback for my belly breathing technique. So basically the idea is I'm going to breathe in the 4 corners of my stomach into the ground, and then I'm going to exhale and pull the middle of the 4 corners, or my belly button, off of the floor. So the idea is when I pull the navel back, it's almost like I'm trying to fill up the space in my low back. All right, the passive exercise looks like this. I go into a prone position, forehead down to relax my neck, arms overhead, knees bent, ankles relaxed. I'm going to take a breath in and a breath out. Things to think about when doing this exercise is to breathe in for 4 seconds and then to breathe out for 4 seconds. And you do that for 4 to 8 repetitions. All right, next we're going to move to the passive-active variation of this exercise for your diaphragm. Passive-active because the lower body is going to be closer to the ground. The lower body is going to become passive, so none of your hip muscles, your psoas and your iliacus, they're not gripping at all, okay? And they can be in a relaxed state. Your upper body is going to be a little bit more active. So this is what the movement looks like. You come to a side-lying 90-90 position, also known as triple flexion. My bottom elbow is stacked a little bit forward of my shoulder. All right, this hip, knee, and ankle are all at about 90 degrees. All right, and then my top knee, hip, and shoulder are all in one line with my ear. I take my top hand to my hip, and I can just look at my belly and do the same breathing count and the same breathing reps. So I breathe in, and I breathe out. A more advanced variation of this exercise, you take your top shoulder, you're going to lean it as close to the floor as you can, look through the window, find your heel, breathe in, breathe out. So you'll do 4 to 8 reps per side. The last variation is going to be the active position. Upper body and lower body are going to be working synergistically. I call this bug breathing, and I think this is perfect as like a warm-up for any sort of sport or workout you're doing. So I go to a tabletop position, wrists are underneath my shoulders, knees are under my hips or slightly forward of my hips, ankles and feet are dorsiflexed under, and I want to make sure my chin is looking at my own chest. I'm going to lift my knees and push my heels back. My knees are 2 inches off the ground. I maintain an arch on my low back. I breathe in and I breathe out. And those are the exercises. Your diaphragm is a key player if you're trying to get stronger, more powerful, and more balanced. So be sure to integrate these into your training program. Thanks.